Have you ever felt like your life is meant for something greater? Maybe you've faced challenges that seemed impossible but came out stronger. Or perhaps you've noticed certain moments in your life that feel too meaningful to be just coincidences. These are not random. They could be signs that Allah is preparing you for something extraordinary. In this video, we'll explore 5 clear signs that Allah may be guiding you toward a divine purpose. These signs are rooted in Islamic teachings and serve as reminders of Allah's infinite wisdom and care for each of us. By the end of this video, you'll have a deeper understanding of how to recognize these signs in your own life and how to align yourself with Allah's greater plan for you. Whether you're searching for direction, struggling with life's challenges, or simply curious about Allah's guidance, this video will inspire and uplift you. Stay with us as we uncover these profound signs, supported by Quranic verses and examples from Islamic history. You might just realize that you are on a path greater than you ever imagined. Sign 1. A strong sense of inner calling. Have you ever felt a deep, unshakable sense that you are meant to do something meaningful in life? This is often described as an inner calling, a feeling that there's a purpose waiting for you, even if you can't fully define it yet. In Islam, this inner calling is not just a random thought or feeling. It is often a nudge from Allah, guiding your heart toward the path He has chosen for you. What does an inner calling feel like? An inner calling can manifest as a persistent thought, a deep desire to make a positive impact, or a longing to contribute to something greater than yourself. It may even feel like a voice in your heart, pushing you toward acts of goodness and service. For some, this calling might emerge during moments of reflection or while performing acts of worship. For others, it can come during life's challenges, when a sense of purpose becomes a beacon of hope. Islamic perspective on inner calling. The Quran emphasizes that Allah places guidance and purpose in the hearts of those who strive toward Him. In Surah Al-Ankabut 29:69, Allah says, "And those who strive for us we will surely guide them to our ways." And indeed, Allah is with the doers of good. This verse reminds us that Allah rewards sincere effort with guidance, often through a strong sense of direction or purpose in life. Examples from Islamic history consider the story of Prophet Musa alayhi salam. Before he became a prophet, Musa felt a strong sense of justice and compassion. When he witnessed oppression, his heart could not bear it, even though he didn't yet fully understand his purpose. This inner calling prepared him for the monumental mission Allah had chosen for him, to confront Pharaoh and lead the children of Israel to freedom. Another example is the life of Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. Before receiving revelation, he would retreat to the cave of Hira to reflect and seek answers. This time of contemplation was fueled by an inner longing to understand life's deeper meaning, and it was during one of these moments that Allah revealed to him the Quran. How to recognize your own inner calling. Recognizing an inner calling requires reflection and connection with Allah. Here are some ways to identify and nurture it. If a specific idea or goal keeps coming to mind, it could be a sign that Allah is guiding you toward it. Engage in salah, dhikr and dua, asking Allah for guidance. The heart finds clarity in the remembrance of Allah. Allah has blessed each person with unique talents and abilities. Reflect on how these gifts can be used to serve a greater purpose. Trust in Allah's plan. It's important to remember that Allah's timing is perfect. Even if you don't fully understand your calling yet, trust that Allah is preparing you for it. As you strive to align your intentions with His guidance, your purpose will become clearer. A strong sense of inner calling is a powerful indication that Allah is working in your life. It's a reminder that your existence is not random, but part of a greater, divine plan. Sign 2. Overcoming trials with faith. Life is full of challenges. Whether it's personal struggles, unexpected losses, or difficult decisions, everyone faces trials at some point. But what if these hardships are not just obstacles? What if they are part of Allah's plan to prepare you for something greater? In Islam, enduring hardships with patience and faith is a powerful sign that you are being divinely chosen for a higher purpose. The role of trials in strengthening faith. Trials are not meant to break us, but to build us. Allah reminds us in the Quran that life's challenges are a test of faith and resilience. Surah Al-Baqarah 2:286 says, Allah does not burden a soul beyond that it can bear. This verse offers reassurance that no matter how difficult life may seem, Allah has equipped us with the strength to endure and overcome. Trials are a means through which Allah strengthens the hearts of His servants, refining them to fulfill their purpose in life. The key to overcoming trials, patience and trust in Allah, the way we respond to difficulties, determines the direction of our lives. When faced with adversity, maintaining patience, sabr, and trust in Allah, tawakkul, is essential. These qualities enable us to see the bigger picture beyond the immediate pain. Patience doesn't mean simply enduring the hardship. It means maintaining your faith and gratitude to Allah despite the difficulty. It's about holding firm to the belief that there is wisdom in every trial, even if it's not immediately apparent. Trusting in Allah means surrendering to His will while continuing to make effort. It is the recognition that Allah is always with you, guiding you, and providing for you even when you cannot see it. Examples from the lives of the prophets. The stories of the prophets are filled with powerful examples of overcoming trials with unwavering faith. Perhaps no trial is more extreme than the story of Prophet Ayyub alayhi salam, who faced severe illness, loss of wealth, and the death of his children. Yet he never lost his faith in Allah. In his moment of despair, he called out, "Indeed, adversity has touched me, and you are the most merciful of the merciful." Surah Al-Anbiya 21:83. His patience and trust in Allah led to his eventual healing and restoration, as well as the rewards of this trial in the hereafter. Another remarkable example is the story of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, who faced countless trials, including being thrown into a fire by his own people. Through it all, he remained steadfast in his trust that Allah had a greater plan for him. His story teaches us that even the most intense hardships are a means to elevate us in the eyes of Allah. Recognizing your own strength sometimes, the strength to overcome challenges may not be immediately visible to us, but looking back, we can see how Allah has equipped us to handle them. Reflect on past challenges and how they have shaped you. Did they lead to personal growth? Were you able to learn from them and become stronger? Difficulties often bring us closer to Allah. During times of trial, we turn to Him more sincerely, seeking His help and mercy through prayer and supplication. Those who have overcome their own struggles often find themselves in a position to assist others. This is a sign of being chosen, as Allah often prepares individuals to be a source of guidance and support for others who are going through similar hardships. The reward for patience. Allah promises great rewards for those who endure trials with faith and patience. In Surah Ash-Shah 94:5-6, Allah says, "For indeed with hardship will be ease." This verse assures us that no trial is permanent. The reward for overcoming hardships with patience is not just in this world, but in the hereafter as well. Sign 3. Opportunities for growth and service. Have you ever experienced a moment when a door unexpectedly opened for you, leading to personal growth or a chance to serve others? These opportunities are more than mere coincidences. They are signs that Allah is guiding you toward your greater purpose. In Islam, every opportunity to grow, whether personally, spiritually, or in service to others, is a reflection of Allah's plan for you. These moments often come at the right time, allowing you to step into the role Allah has designed for you. What are opportunities for growth and service? Opportunities for growth refer to moments when you are presented with chances to improve yourself, whether through learning, facing challenges, or gaining new experiences. Similarly, opportunities for service are chances to help others, spread kindness, and contribute to the greater good. Both types of opportunities align with Allah's purpose for you and can be seen as tools to refine your character and strengthen your faith. When Allah opens doors for growth and service, it is often an invitation to become more aligned with His will and fulfill your divine purpose. These opportunities are meant to teach you valuable lessons, increase your knowledge, and enable you to serve others in ways that will benefit both this life and the hereafter. The Quran and the importance of growth and service. The Quran repeatedly emphasizes the importance of personal growth and helping others. In Surah Al-Baqarah 2:261, Allah says, "The example of those who spend their wealth in the way of Allah is like that of a seed which produces 7 ears, and in each ear there are 100 grains." This verse illustrates the immense reward and growth that come from serving others, whether through charity, knowledge, or acts of kindness. By using the opportunities Allah gives us to grow and help others, we multiply the blessings in our lives. In Surah At-Tawbah 9:105, Allah says, "And say, work, so Allah will see your work, and so will His Messenger and the believers." This verse reminds us that our efforts in personal growth and in serving others are not in vain. Allah is fully aware of our actions, and He will reward us accordingly. Examples of growth and service in the lives of the prophets. The lives of the prophets provide us with powerful examples of how opportunities for growth and service lead to greater divine purposes. The Prophet Muhammad, Peace was presented with countless opportunities to grow and serve others throughout his life. From his early days as a trader, he learned patience, fairness, and wisdom. His service to the community began in his role as a reliable and trustworthy individual, long before he received revelation. After becoming a prophet, his life became one of constant service to humanity, guiding them toward Allah's light. Prophet Musa, alayhi salam, faced many challenges, yet every trial he encountered served as an opportunity for growth. His early life in Pharaoh's palace, his exile to Madian, and his return to confront Pharaoh were all steps that prepared him for his divinely chosen mission. His service to the children of Israel and his leadership in freeing them was the culmination of years of personal growth and learning. Recognizing opportunities in your own life, the opportunities for growth and service in your own life may not always be immediately obvious. However, as you align yourself with Allah's guidance, these moments will become clearer. Here are a few ways to recognize these opportunities. Look for situations that challenge you to become a better person. These could include learning new skills, improving your character, or facing obstacles that push you to develop patience, resilience, and faith. Pay attention to the moments when you have the chance to help others. This could be as simple as offering a kind word, helping someone in need, or volunteering for a cause. These opportunities may seem small, but they are significant in Allah's eyes. Opportunities for growth are also spiritual. A sudden interest in learning more about Islam, a desire to improve your worship, or a call to deepen your connection with Allah are all signs that you are being guided toward greater faith and purpose. The rewards of growth and service. Allah promises immense rewards for those who seek to grow and serve others in His name. In Surah Al-Insan 76:8-9, Allah describes those who give to others and help those in need, and they give food, despite their love for it, to the poor, the orphan, and the captive, saying, "We feed you only for the sake of Allah. We wish not from you reward or gratitude." This selfless service to others is met with Allah's pleasure and abundant rewards. Every act of growth and service, no matter how small, contributes to the fulfillment of Allah's plan for you and brings you closer to your divine purpose. Sign 4. Constant reminders of Allah's presence. Have you ever experienced moments where, no matter where you are or what you're doing, you feel a sense of Allah's presence surrounding you? It might be a feeling of peace during your prayers, a beautiful verse from the Quran that stands out during difficult times, or even a simple reminder in nature that brings your heart back to Allah. These moments are not coincidences. They are signs that Allah is guiding you, reassuring you of His presence, and reminding you that He is always with you. What are constant reminders of Allah's presence? Constant reminders of Allah's presence are the subtle but powerful ways in which He connects with us, even in the midst of our busy lives. These reminders can come in many forms, through Quranic verses that resonate deeply when we are in need of guidance. In moments of peace during prayer, salah, where the heart feels calm and at ease with Allah. Through nature, a beautiful sunset, the sound of rain, or the starry sky, all of which point to Allah's creation and remind us of His majesty. In the actions of others, such as when a kind word from someone brings comfort to the heart, reminding us of Allah's mercy and compassion. These signs help us reconnect with Allah, especially when we may feel distant or distracted by life's challenges. They serve as gentle nudges, reminding us that we are never alone and that Allah is always near, watching over us. The Quran on Allah's nearness. Allah reminds us throughout the Quran that He is always near and aware of our circumstances. In Surah Al-Baqarah 2:186, Allah says, "And when my servants ask you concerning me, indeed I am near. I respond to the invocation of the supplicant when he calls upon me." This verse assures us that no matter where we are, Allah is close to us. When we turn to Him in prayer or in need, He is always ready to listen, respond, and guide us. In Surah Kahf 50:16, Allah also says, "And we have already created man, and we know what his soul whispers to him, and we are closer to him than his jugular vein." This powerful verse emphasizes that Allah is closer to us than we can even imagine. Every thought, every feeling, every prayer is known to Allah, and His presence is nearer than we often realize. Examples from the lives of the prophets. The lives of the prophets are filled with instances of Allah's constant reminders. When Prophet Yunus alayhi salam found himself in the belly of the whale, lost and alone, he called out to Allah, saying, "There is no deity except you, exalted are you. Indeed, I have been of the wrongdoers." Surah Al-Anbiya 21:87. At his lowest point, it was Allah's mercy and presence that guided him to safety, teaching us that even in the darkest moments, Allah's reminders are always near. When Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam was thrown into the fire by his people, he was saved by Allah's mercy. In that moment, Allah's presence was felt even more strongly, as He made the fire cool and peaceful for Ibrahim. Allah's protection and nearness are evident in times of hardship, reminding us that He is always with those who trust in Him. How to recognize Allah's presence in your life. Constant reminders of Allah's presence can appear in many ways, and recognizing them is a sign of spiritual awareness. Here are a few ways to become more attuned to these reminders. The Quran is full of reminders of Allah's mercy, power, and closeness. Make it a habit to read, reflect, and seek guidance from its verses. You might find that a verse will speak directly to your situation, offering you comfort and reassurance. When you pray, try to be fully present and mindful of Allah's nearness. Reflect on the words you are saying and feel the connection with Allah during your salah. This will help you recognize His presence in your daily life. Allah's creation is a constant reminder of His presence. Take moments throughout the day to appreciate the beauty around you, whether it's the sky, the trees, or even a simple flower. These small reminders point back to Allah, the Creator of all things. Recognize the blessings in your life, your health, your family, your sustenance, and remember that they are all gifts from Allah. Gratitude for these blessings will keep you aware of His constant presence and care. The role of reminders in strengthening faith. These constant reminders are not just meant to comfort us, they are also a way for Allah to strengthen our faith. When we recognize Allah's presence in our lives, it reinforces the idea that we are not alone, that we are always under His watchful care. These reminders encourage us to turn to Allah more often, to trust in Him more deeply, and to rely on His wisdom and mercy in every aspect of our lives. Sign 5. A unique set of talents or skills. You ever find yourself excelling in something effortlessly, as if it were meant for you? Whether it's a talent for helping others, a skill in problem solving, or a creative gift that brings joy to those around you, these talents are not just random. They are signs that Allah has blessed you with unique abilities designed to help you fulfill your higher purpose. The unique skills and talents you possess are not just for your own benefit, but for the greater good, and they play a key role in Allah's divine plan for your life. What are unique talents and skills? Talents and skills are the natural abilities and acquired knowledge that allow you to excel in certain areas. These gifts may come in many forms, such as writing, art, music, or design. Some people are naturally empathetic, able to support and care for others in ways that make a real difference. A unique ability to think critically, find solutions, and innovate. The ability to guide, inspire, and support others toward a common goal. The skill to share knowledge and make complex ideas understandable to others. Regardless of the form they take, your unique talents are signs that Allah has endowed you with specific capabilities to serve a higher purpose. The Quran on Allah's gifts. The Quran reminds us that every person has been blessed with specific gifts from Allah. In Surah Al-Baqarah 2:286, Allah says, Allah does not burden a soul beyond that it can bear. This verse tells us that the abilities we have are suited to our unique circumstances and challenges. Allah has given each individual the skills they need to fulfill their role in life, and it is our responsibility to recognize and develop those talents. In Surah Al-Mulk 67:15, Allah says, It is He who has made the earth subservient to you. So traverse in its tracks and partake of the sustenance which He has provided for you. This verse shows that Allah has made the world's resources available for us to utilize, and He has given us the talents and skills to make use of them in ways that benefit not only ourselves, but also the broader community. Examples from the lives of the prophets. The prophets were given unique talents and abilities, each tailored to their mission. Prophet Dawood, alayhi salam, was gifted with the ability to create beautiful melodies, and his voice was so powerful that even the birds and mountains would join him in praising Allah. His talent was a sign of Allah's favor, and it was used to bring people closer to the worship of Allah. Prophet Yusuf, alayhi salam, was known for his wisdom, beauty, and dream interpretation. These gifts were instrumental in his rise to prominence and in helping his family during a time of famine. His abilities were not just for his personal gain, but were used to serve a greater purpose that benefited many people. Recognizing your own talents and skills, understanding and recognizing your unique talents can sometimes be challenging, especially if you take them for granted or feel unsure of how to use them. However, there are several ways to identify the skills Allah has granted you. Consider the things you do effortlessly, the activities where you excel without much struggle. These might be the talents Allah has blessed you with. Sometimes others can see your talents more clearly than you can. Ask friends or family about the strengths they see in you. This can help you recognize abilities you may have overlooked. The things that bring you the most satisfaction and joy might be a clue to your talents. Allah has designed us to feel a sense of purpose when we use our gifts for good. Once you've recognized your unique set of talents, it's important to use them in a way that aligns with Allah's plan for you. Talents are not meant to be hoarded or used solely for personal gain. Instead, They should be used to serve others and to fulfill a greater purpose. Here are a few ways to use your talents for the greater good. Use your abilities to help those in need. Whether it's through charity, teaching, or offering a listening ear, your talents can be used to make a positive impact on others' lives. If you are skilled in a particular area, share your knowledge with others. Teaching and empowering others is a noble way to use your talents. Your skills can be used to inspire and uplift those around you. Whether it's through leadership, art, or communication, your abilities can motivate others to become better versions of themselves. Allah rewards those who use their talents to benefit others. In Surah An-Nisa 4:114, Allah says, "There is no good in much of their secret talks, except for those who enjoin charity or that which is right or reconciliation between people." Using your talents to do good in the world, to promote justice, kindness, and peace, is a means of earning Allah's pleasure and reward.